What's good, yo?
Let's go, what's good? Let's go. We play 2K16 now. Oh yeah. But by the way, we can play my career here. So
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando dois se esse quatro falasse. Mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Seu rosto evangelho é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez. Pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar os picos floridos. Mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim. Para mim tem que ter valor. É só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Ó fita, ela nem confia mais em mim, acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi música. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era, já era, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Therefore, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Number 6 though.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hootie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, pressure up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the link, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Super Future. I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay on good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in
put that on my wrist. Put that on my list. Oh, there he going that foreign again. In the scene, bring the car in the end. Ringo, I won't call her again. Woke up early this morning. Crib as big as a college. Split me up under the loudest. Whipping some with no mileage. Diamonds cost me a fortune. Them horses all in the forest. Can't handle afford it. 4,200 my mortgage. Falling on orbit. You haters, you bore me. Only the real get a piece of the plate. Repping my city and running my state. Keep me up, through they run with the beef, then I visit your place.
I can look at the Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And I'm at it again. Let go that flow, bringing tragedy in. Got me a chain, your salary speed. Respect, bring them cavities in. Counting money, already trend. Let them seem like Olsen twins. Squares, cabinet beans. They call it gold Olympic. Demons, I'm blowing the chip on the gear. And hop on the gear. What's in back of the rear? I said, this here. I'm burning in mountain. Money, paper, moolah. Pockets as fat as a tumor. Me in the no rumor. Living my life off a tuna. Want it with
nations. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Photographs of dope boys. It's all they taking. Fingerprints on a Rolls Royce. It's why they hating. Push a button on his broke boys. As detonation, walk the road to riches bare feet. I watch mama struggle, now she living carefree. That's why I hustle for that half a that's 12 G's. I'm trying to bubble every summer a new LP. You gotta love me, I got shooters out the D-League. Signing bone and hit that man, that's from 30 feet. Left fender puddle, fingerprints is on a honey meal. That's what it is, Ricky Rose and Ace Hood. We have trill, yeah.
Let me take my
I
jacket
come
off.
looking for you a Haitian.
What you know about this?
I stay no good Jamaican.
We the best. Double M.
From different
100 M's.
races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
I won't bow down to no man. Not even if I need to ride to the next village. Not if I need to cross continents. Nor if I need money. Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason.
And just before the game, the championship rings distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans facing the home team. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Asik in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Gordon's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Pelicans.
And we all know Drew Holiday is a tremendous talent. That's why he was traded for the draft picks that became Nerlens Noel 2 years ago and Elfrid Payton last season. Such impressive company that Holiday made. be feeling the pressure to live up to it.
Now here is Holiday. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
It's deflected. Stolen by Asik. Evans kicks to Gordon. Here's Davis. No good. Nice D from Bogut. New Orleans on D. To the middle. Here's Curry. Misses the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I caught up with Coach Alvin Gentry. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses, too.
Good on both. Well, for the Pelicans last season, they were a tough matchup. The defense was one thing, but their mentality, the way they thought through the game was fantastic.
Yeah, and Kevin, you look at their record against other playoff teams, and it stacks up well. I mean, they made the playoffs by never thinking they were at a disadvantage on the floor. And having that kind of confidence in a young team, that only really speaks for positives moving forward. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Gabriel's shot's good.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The wide open look here for Holiday. Another miss by Holiday. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Curry passes to Fresh. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
And looking at Jrue Holiday, there's one thing he could do to really improve his game. Something that would, for the first time in a full season, help get his field goal percentage up over 45%. And that's just to get to the rim more often. Attack off the dribble.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Omer Asik. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. And the basket by Gordon. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
On the topic of Holiday, there's one stat that proves that he hasn't been going to the basket. He is averaging, Clark, less than 2 free throw attempts a game.
Yeah, his direct competitors are getting to the line. Guys like Lillard and Steph Curry shoot more than double the free throw. That's one reason why through last season they'd won a lot more games than Holiday.
Here's Curry after Jrue Holiday's score. And Steph Curry gets the 3.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Holiday dishes to Gordon. The feed to Ajinça. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Evans outside. Here's the screen. Inside. Gordon. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And that's now 6 points for Eric Gordon. Bring it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Here's Gabriel. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Greg, we know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Here's Gabriel. after Eric Gordon's bucket. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Perkins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson comes in for Tyreke Evans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Passes it to Fresh. And a miss there on the triple. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
And for Norris Cole, such an important role player, Greg, for Miami for a number of seasons. Last year, shooting percentages dipped, and that is one of the reasons why he was probably traded to New Orleans.
Yeah, and a lot of that, I think, had to do with somebody dipping out of town.
Yeah,
and LeBron James, that would...
Number
probably
6,
changed
right.
the quality of your shots, but both figures did go up dramatically once he got to New Orleans. And remember, now he's playing with another great player in Anthony Davis.
There's a good screen. Anderson outside. Here's Ajinça. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. Like to do the one dribble fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can do.
Yeah, the Brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Omer Asik is out there at Perkins. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. And it's Cole in at the point. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Cole. It's good from long range. Cole's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Fresh can't get it to go.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Here's Cole. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
It's Iguodala with the drive. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And with Gentry, his offensive prowess can't be understated, Greg. His peers joke and say he can draw up an open look for a corpse. I don't know about that, Clark, but we know he's talented. He's got a great offensive mind.
And you know that's right. And with this Pelicans team, he has plenty of firepower to work with, too.
Oh, he does. You're right.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Feeds it to Cole. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Iguodala.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big RC coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer. So just not much more you could ask for.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Davis is checked in for Anderson. Evans comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Holiday in for Norris Cole. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Pelicans, #1.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
It's Iguodala with the drive, and Davis sends it back. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was 3rd in Rookie of the Year balloting.
Bro, I forgot to
The
unmute
defense were
myself.
always strong.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
Here is Davis, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Evans. Fires from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball.
Go out.
Quarter #2, around 3 minutes gone by. Iguodala against Evans. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Gordon. They push it up 4 on 3. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Gordon. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Green. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Screen by Asik. Gordon kicks to Evans. Clock at 6. Green with the block. Now he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
Last season was possibly the best of Tyreke Evans' career, at least since unbelievable rookie campaign.
Yeah, and Kev, a lot of that has to do with his injury history. I mean, last year he played in 79 games. That's the most of his career. So you could say it was probably the healthiest season he's had since he was a rookie.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jensen's checked in.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And the basket by Gordon.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
You know, back to Tyreke Evans last year, he had a big jump in three-point percentage. He was also up in assists, rebounds, really did a lot of good things. The only bad news, he was also up in turnovers.
Holiday dishes to Davis. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Green with the block. Clark Davis struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Outside Holiday. Back to Evans. Down low. Off the pick. And Holiday with the lay-in.
We done by 7.0.
Holiday's got 8.
And talking about Tyreke Evans, you really hope he can build on what he did last year. He has too much talent to waste on inconsistency. Time for him to just step up here in the prime of his career.
They get it back. Ajinça with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Gabriel. He's got 11, and the basket good.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Holiday goes in, and he gets it to go. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's Gabriel, guarded by Holiday. Bogut the pass to Fresh. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Here's Gabriel, covered by Evans. Curry outside. Rebound by Ajinça. And that's Evans penetrating. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the first half is...
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and they'll turn around.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The biggest lead for them during the period was 6. They showed their superiority in the second quarter and got well out in front, taking a 9-point lead into the locker room at the half. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a great job of recognizing mismatches, a.k.a. barbecue chicken down low, taking advantage. He can't guard that man down there, Ernie. The entry passes have been sharp, and it's led to a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game, and they've done that so far.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, their bench didn't score when they needed it most. Big letdown. Their starters really needed some help in the first half. The reserve did some decent things, but generating offense wasn't on that list. I don't know if they can change that, but I do know that it's a big part of why they're behind right now.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
And now the third quarter about to get going. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
They've got Iguodala. Bogut out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Fresh, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Here's the break. Stolen by Evans. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. Scooped up, but they recover it. There's the dish to Holiday. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And that's 12 points for Drew Holiday.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Here's Gabriel, guarded by Holiday. Gabriel's shot's good.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Gabriel following the score by New Orleans. No problems knocking that one down. Fresh has got 6 points in the quarter.
18-point boy.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Davis sets a screen. Cole knocks down the three ball. Cole's got 9 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
Oh, my God. I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Fresh can't get it to go.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 11 points in the game.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
A three from Anderson. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer, or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnovers.
Kept alive. Here's Davis. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Here's Gabriel. 22 points for him. Launches a three. Another miss by Curry.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Anderson can't get that one to fall.
High quality shot, just a little off there. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Oh, that
Bro,
was
you
a
know how
great
that
angle
shit
we
made
just
me
saw,
feel,
courtesy of Kia.
You never see it
Here's Cole.
coming.
11 points in the game.
Not the Kia. Oh my God.
They set the
Flash.
screen. Anderson against Iguodala. Shot clock at 6.
Out of nowhere.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Cole drains the 19-footer. Cole's got 13 points.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Here's Cole. Following the basket by Draymond Green. And Cole kicks to Anderson. And here's Pondexter. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. There's the dish to Asha. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Asha. New Orleans making some changes here. Perkins, he's checked in for Asha. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Anthony Davis. And Gordon subbed in for Quincy Pondexter. Lets it go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Gabriel. No good on that last second attempt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's team.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Perkins, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. Now here is Holiday. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Pass to Gabriel. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Oh my God, I love it.
With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Kicks it to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Shot's good.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Pelicans leading by 5. Holiday attacking, and that one's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the
Nice one, Curry. Oh my God.
clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the 2nd worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And that's going to be
What have you been traveling?
too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
The turnover total in the first half, only one, but a totally different story here in the second.
And Holiday kicks to Asik. Iguodala against Evans. Asik the screen for Holiday. Inside, takes it from 10. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 8 now on the night. From 15 feet away, yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is
Down
cut
by
down
1
to
point
1 in the
only,
bucket
guys,
from Andre Iguodala.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards, too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong, he's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Now Holiday, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Took him no time at all on that one. 18 points for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Curry.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Gordon kicks to Evans. He dishes it to Davis. Can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Green. Stolen by Evans. Outside Holiday. Screen by Asik. Davis against Bogut. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Curry's shot is good.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Now a timeout called by
The
New
devil
Orleans.
named Curry is haunting us. That's what I'm talking about, Curry. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you can go. That's why you win. Even though you
The wide open shot from Evans. And that one swishes right in. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Gone 3 or 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Curry outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Evans has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shoots from 14. The shot by Holiday, no good. Gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Green dishes to Iguodala. The pass to Bogut. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
The 10-footer. And it's Gordon missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with a
1
steal
point
there.
game.
Home team on D. It's a 1-point game.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender
That's an
who's
N1.
equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
That's an
They should be
N1,
in front
boy.
right
That's
now,
a
but he'll be
N1.
relieved
That's
not to have come up totally empty there.
At least you tie the game, tie the game, tie the game. Tie the game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Here's the break. Here's Gabriel. Can't cash in.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That is delivering in the clutch. Just one more stop is all they need.
This is my first ever game, bro.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback.
Fuck home, fuck home, fuck home. What the
Impressive work
fuck?
by Evans setting that nice physical screen.
I hate you to hold it. Quick.
Here's Gabriel. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this.
I don't want to play like this. This is so hard. I mean, like, the coordination between so hard.
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Anderson, the 4. And it's Asik in at the 5. Now here's Gordon. And Asik kicks to Holiday. Screen by Asik. Back to Evans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Asik's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Iguodala against Holiday. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Gabriel. The shot misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
What is that? one. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Stephen Curry. Big play, big play, big play. Stephen fucking Curry. Done. Hell yeah.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan player. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
Well, his shooting percentage up there in the high 50s speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Stephen Curry and Gabriel is carrying the ass out of this team. What the fuck? 3 dunks. Bogut 1 dunk. 34 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 turnovers. Stephen Curry, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers. Bogut, 6 points, 11 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 1 block, and 0 turnovers. Iguodala, 6.4 minutes, 5 assists, and 2 turnovers. Draymond Green, 5 points, completely fine. 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocked, and 2 turnovers only. Actually pretty nice though, in comparison, because what the hell? The first quarter we lost. The second quarter we fucking lost again. Third quarter we still lost. And the fourth quarter, what the fuck? Oh, the first time we lost. Fourth quarter we only down by 1. Now this is insane. Second half, overtime we leading by 4. So if it goes, we're doing more. 7 3-pointers, 12 free throws. Fast break points, 20 points in the paint, 30. Second chance point 0. Bench 0. Is this 19? Offensive rebound 0. Oh, defensive rebound 33. Steals 1. Block 5. Turnovers 2. Foul 6. Biggest lead 4 and 13. And yeah. Yo, how break is this motherfucker? Player. Hell yeah, that was tough. That shit was tough. Okay, let's just feel bad for Drew Holiday.
Let's go. The ball in
2K Sports pregame
y'all right
show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. We'll be watching Dwight Howard patrolling the paint tonight. He's no longer the unquestioned best center in the NBA, but there are times, Shaq, where he can still be a dominant force.
Yeah, you know, he still has that physical advantage, Ernie, against 99% of the guys in the post. That's what I've been saying for a long time. And he does this every now and then, but that's why I've been saying for a long time, 28 and 10, I think he could do it. And every now and then, he can do that.
Well, Superman is in the building.
Don't you say it.
Okay,
Don't you say it.
Okay, I thought he was.
If
but
you say it again, I'm going to reach across this table.
I won't say it anymore.
Okay.
But his defense is still huge, and that also can win basketball games, and he has been a defensive stopper regardless of his offensive efforts.
I'll let you say it one more time.
Superman is not in the building. He's over here sitting with us. That's
Don't try to butter me up. You can't butter up this biscuit.
That's it for now as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to Denver. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened.
Now we play on one person only and no.
A tough loss for him.
Oh, I love this. It's red.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that when they just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Green. Fresh is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Bogut. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot.
Listen, you got James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA, arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Now here's Harden. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Denver. He had a nice open look right there. Lawson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Post shot, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Screen by Howard. Lawson drives in, can't capitalize on the good pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Pass to Gabriel. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now, here is Lawson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Lawson's got 5 points so far.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Gabriel. He's coming off a 34-point game against New Orleans.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational, the way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
Now, here is Harden. There's the dish to Lawson. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
From deep. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division, and as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs, but the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Fresh, the pass to Green. Bogut with a screen on Lawson. Feeds to Bogut. Dishes it to Curry. 5 to shoot. The pass to Fresh. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That is on Ty Lawson.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6. When I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th. I was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Terrence Jones comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Now, here is Harden. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And with the Rockets' last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of them, though, close ones. I think most fans were pleased with how far the team went last year in spite of all the injuries.
There's Bogut. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now here's Harden. Back to Beverly. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
That was kind of hard. Your energy is 35. I thought you have the progressive.
For the Rockets, Brewer is checked in for a reason. And it's Thornton in for James Harden. 1:32 left here in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. 1:31 left to play here in the first. Clock at 4. Houston moving it around. Beverly wide open. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverly, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker. Becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
They were the highest scoring team last season for a reason, Kevin. I mean, nobody found a way to effectively slow down their offensive production. And everybody tried a lot of different things, but this team is so balanced and so versatile and so unselfish, it's hard to keep them from putting points on the board. Just absolute domination in this one for Fresh. He's already got 16 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
35 in the first quarter.
And, guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. You know, Beverly, he's in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, you know, he's the point guard. He doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Here's Gabriel. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 18 points for Fresh.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Pass to Howard. That's It's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Fresh. Over to the wing. Curry dishes to Bogut. Pass to Gabriel. Outside, Green. Curry outside. Another shot. Bogut. Excellent D from Howard. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Warriors up by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Come on with it, with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it.
Oh my God, it's
And Rockets head coach Kevin McHale talked about the offensive force that is his James Harden.
His ability to make the right play.
Zigging and zagging and juking and jaking to boot, man, with Harden's speed, Clark, it must seem like he's running downhill while you try to guard him.
Yeah, it does seem that way. He plays downhill for sure. I mean, he's relentless, Kevin. Kind of like gravity in a sense. Ever present.
Yeah. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Fresh is out there with Curry, and there's Iguodala. And it's Green, and it's Bogut in at the 5. Here's Beverly. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Gabriel. He's got 20. And that is good. Fresh has got 22 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. Searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Houston. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played, and he gets the bucket. Lawson's got 10 points.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Green kicks to Curry. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Andre Iguodala. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Gabriel, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 25 points for Fresh. Rockets trail by 8. Lawson outside. He dishes it to Harden. Rebounded by Bogut. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Gabriel's shot's good. Fresh has got 29 in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history.
MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Now here's Lawson. He's got 10. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive.
He's only 5.
To play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Mike Howard's checked in for Terrence Jones. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Thornton in for James Harden. Now a timeout called by Houston. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
By Howard. Thornton dishes to Brewer. Howard puts it in.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Fresh can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 9. Outside Lawson. He kicks it to Moniunas. Gabriel with the rebound. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. And Curry has it in the corner. Releases. Fresh can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Like last season, we saw Moniunas make some nice strides.
Yeah, big uptick in his scoring efficiency, Kevin. Both his shooting from beyond the arc and from within the arc increased.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. He hits the second from the line.
And Moniunas actually showing a newfound post repertoire there. I mean, he's deceptive. He has hooks and pump fakes, little up and unders. The Rockets looked to him for offense when they weren't playing through Harden.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 26 seconds left in the first half. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
That's good. 8 points for Iguodala.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Beverly. He's got 9. There's a screen by Moniunas. Here's Brewer. And that one comes up a bit short.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Warriors, they lead by 12. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Motiejunas and Howard the post pair, and it's Lawson in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Howard. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, you know, Hall of Famer and 3-time champion Kevin McHale, the Rockets coach, did nothing but find success and win as a player. And, you know, that's been the same song for him as a coach.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Lawson outside. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Harden inside the three-point line. That one a little long.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Gabriel. Ariza covering. Fresh can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 14. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Lawson, here we go, on target from 13 feet. Lawson's got 15 points.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
The Rockets pull it in.
That was a deadly crossover.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat, remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work in different manners.
Houston making a switch. Jones is checked in.
Just trying to fill up some energy here.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Gabriel. Ariza covering. No good. Rockets trail by 10. Lawson outside. From past the arc. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Fresh, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group. Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality. Inside.
And so it's Houston with it. It's a 10-point game. Lawson kicks to Howard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Harden kicks to Lawson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Gabriel. 33 points for him. Can't get it to fall.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Lawson drives in. Here's Harden on the wing. And he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Corey Brewer's checked in for Ariza. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Here's Gabriel. Defended by Beverly, outside Curry. Pass to Fresh. Iguodala left side. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah,
I
right,
know.
right,
My goodness.
right. Yeah, he probably just drone on as a broadcaster.
Yeah.
Rarely.
Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Harden the pass to Beverly with some arc, and it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Gabriel, defended by Beverly. Oh, one near Iguodala as he lets it go, and he's good on the 3-ball. Iguodala's got 13.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Monty Eunice is checked in for the Rockets. 1:06 left to play in the third. Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. The Rockets with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this.
Harden draws the double to stop the run. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But he gets it back. The open shot by Brewer. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Moniunas with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Shoots from the elbow. Harden dishes to Brewer. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Harden. Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't
It's okay, Curry.
fall for him.
You made it next time.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors leading by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Good night. Hours of sleep. Me and my family.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Here's Gabriel.
Hey,
You've got Steph Curry. We'll get out there with Green. And there's Iguodala. And it's Fresh in at the point guard position. The layup missed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Howard with a screen on Green. Ariza kicks to Howard, and that one's good. Howard's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Houston.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Harden against Curry. Ripped away. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Howard. Harden against Green. Harden kicks to Howard. There's the feed to Moniunas. 11 feet away. Gabriel with the rebound. Fresh has got his 6th rebound on the night. From downtown. Can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And it's good.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And Moniunas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Fresh can't get it to go.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. That's good. Fresh has got 40 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Lawson in the corner. There's a screen by Moniunas. Kicks it out to Ariza. They get it again. Back to Lawson from past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's now 20 points for Lawson.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Offensive rebound, Howard. Kicks it out to Ariza. Ariza with another miss.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rockets trail by 10. Harden kicks to Howard. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Iggy, it's Iggy, not Dre. Dre is Draymond. Or Dr. Dre.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets him going.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Harden the pass to Lawson. From 15 feet away. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Harden dishes to Howard. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. 8 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're losing by 10. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. .139 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lawson. He's guarded closely. Iguodala against Ariza. Back to Lawson. Motiejunas, that's a screen for Lawson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 8 points for Steph Curry.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Lawson kicks to Harden. Back to Lawson. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go. And again, Stephen Curry.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And stolen by Ariza. An even 3-on-3 break. And Howard with the stop.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It's stolen by Lawson.
I'm about to pass it to
Ariza goes in. Here's Harden. Houston gets it back. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul. At the line.
No good on the free throw.
Domantas Motiejunas. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey, separate.
Bogut with a screen on Beverly. Iguodala left side. Kicks it to Bogut. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Curry.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing.
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre Iguodala. And what's the key for you guys to have games like you did tonight as you look to the upcoming games?
The key is just not letting all the outside distractions, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and guys be ready to play.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, they shut out the noise and just play.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Box scored Lawson, 23 points. He's the GOAT in the team right now. What the fuck is Harden doing? 11 points, 0 rebounds, 7 assists though. 2 turnovers. Dwight Howard, yeah, it's Dwight Howard. It's Dwight Howard. Me with 48 points, Iguodala with 15, Steph Curry with 12, Draymond with 6. Nice though, I love it. Even though it's you do 0 blocks, and Bogut do 3 blocks, but Bogut just scored 0 points and 8 rebounds. Iguodala doing great game tonight. Steph Curry as the usual, 9 assists though. 8 dunks is insane. For 33 by 50, okay, 66%, 43 by 3, 88 on free throw lines, fast break 25, points at pen 40, second team 0, bench 0, assists 24 and 21, offensive rebound 2 and 5, defensive rebound 27 and 15, steals 4 and 7, blocks 6 and 2, turnovers 10 is insane, fouls 5 and 6. We did 14 and 2. Like how bad can this? Yo, all of these are red. Nice one. Nice game, guys.